One NBA player said humans used to be 100 feet tall, while another believes the earth is flat. These are the dumbest things NBA players have ever said. And there's no better person to start with than a man who pooped himself mid-NBA game. Yeah, I'm talking about Paul Pierce. And since then, he's retired and become an analyst on ESPN. Now, you'd think with a new job like this, you couldn't do something more stupid than pooping yourself mid-NBA game. But somehow, he did. Back in 2017, Joel Embiid had just put up 23 points and 11 rebounds during a game, even though he played 10 minutes less than usual. And Pierce had to weigh in on the situation. But what he said will probably go down as one of the dumbest things ever said in NBA history.
We're just getting a taste of them. I'm like, I'm tired of getting a taste of them. I want the whole load. I want the whole load. I want the whole load.
Paul? What the hell did you just say? You want a taste of whose load? Now, you'd think things don't get dumber than that, but when Jordan Clarkson got the chance to talk on a podcast, what he said wasn't only stupid, it was concerning. Back in 2018, Jordan Clarkson and Larry Nance Jr. were teammates in Cleveland, and they decided to hop on the road trip and podcast together. But that's when things took a weird turn. Clarkson started voicing his opinions on some pretty crazy conspiracy theories, even going as far as saying mermaids are real and that dinosaurs are living under the ocean. Honestly, someone should have taken this man's mic away, but Clarkson was on a roll, and that's when he hit us with the dumbest I've ever heard.
I don't believe in dinosaurs either.
What?
Well, nah, I actually do. I believe that.
What?
All right, this is gonna get a little crazy. All right.
Oh.
So
Hold on.
I'm gonna take y'all a little left on this. All right. So y'all know how we got dogs and stuff, right?
Right.
So I think it was bigger people in the world before us, and like the dinosaurs was they pets.
Yeah. Yeah. On a leash.
Yeah.
So how big were these people?
Oh, you look at a dinosaur, they gotta be 3 times bigger than them.
Dude, what? Yeah, I'm sure 100-foot tall people walk the earth and had dinosaurs as pets, man. Why the hell is this dude in the NBA? He should be on the History Channel. Clearly knows some shit that we don't. But Clarkson's not the only guy that knows some stuff we don't. Because Ron Artest? Well, he changed his name to Metta World Peace. And I still think none of us know why he made that change. Well, Metta, Ron, whatever you want to call him, decided to clear things up with the reporter during Media Day. And it led to one of the most intellectual things I've ever heard.
Metta, I've been asking a bunch of players whether they call you Metta World Peace or Ron Artest now, and all the rookies say Metta, and all the veterans say Ron. What's up with that? Is this some type of hazing?
Well, I'm most happy that Jesus Christ did not let me lose my teeth when I was 20 years old. Because I was wondering, like, what if you kept your baby teeth until the age of 18 or 20 and then you lose them? That would look pretty bad.
That would look really bad.
So I just think he's really brilliant that you lose your teeth when you're a baby rather than lose it when you're like 30 or 20.
Wow. Thanks for your input, Metta. I finally understand. Alright, now, when it comes to saying dumb things, Michael Beasley is a prime example that sometimes you just shouldn't say what you're thinking. This first happened back in 2017, shortly after he signed with the Knicks, after putting up a whopping 9.4 points and 3.4 rebounds the year before. Beasley was doing his introductory press conference where he was asked about his team, his opinions on the year, and most importantly, himself.
I still think I have a chance to be, one of the best in the NBA. Like your favorite player, I'm your favorite player, slave player. And it's not enough for him to know that. Nah, I want the world to know, so.
I swear, every time I see this dude, he looks like he's on a different planet. Sign me up. I want whatever he has, please. And look, Beasley got clowned pretty hard for that. Like, the Knicks were already one of the worst teams in the NBA. And when he signed there, they got even worse. But Beasley wasn't done. Just a week later, he said something crazier than anything me or you will ever hear. He said that he didn't drop a like or subscribe to the channel. That's why he and his team suck. Yeah, bad things happen if you don't subscribe. So what are you doing? But anyways, that's not the only dumb thing Beasley said. He was also being interviewed on Sportsnet New York, and instead of talking about his excitement for the Knicks or the upcoming season, Beasley decided to drop a knowledge bomb on us.
We are only capable of using 10% of our brain, right?
Yes.
You believe that?
No, that's.
Is you about to say it's true?
I'm saying that's what people say, that is the consensus
it's the consensus scientifically. So who was the guy that used 11 that made it okay to say everybody's just using 10?
That isn't the right logic.
No.
The person who uses 10% of your brain is the one that said 10%.
No, because if you're only using 10% of your brain, you don't even know that you're using 10% of your brain.
You know, I'm starting to take Beasley a little more seriously. Like, who could you take better advice from than a man wearing a watch on his leg? That's fire. But speaking of players who constantly get turned into memes, nothing compares to Patrick Beverley thinking that he's better than LeBron James. And back in 2020, Beverley got his opportunity to prove that to the world when the Clippers faced the Lakers in a Battle of LA. But the Lakers ended up with the win, 112-103. And after the game, Beverley was asked about the game LeBron had. And he made sure he said something so dumb that it would make headlines.
Can you describe the challenge it is defensively when LeBron...
No challenge.
But particularly the end of the game...
No challenge.
Can you describe what it's like as a defender to when he tries to force the switches
Not hard at all.
Excuse me, sir. LeBron dropped 29 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds on you. And you scored 2 points. 2! Now, a player this bad, you'd expect him to be dumb. But a superstar who's a face of the league, there's no way he can be dumb, right? Well, back in 2018, Stephen Curry decided to voice his opinion on a very controversial conspiracy theory, and I'm not sure he knew how viral it'd go. Steph showed up with Andre Iguodala to the Winging It podcast. They discussed life outside of basketball, the future of the NBA, ex-teammates, but somehow it drifted into NASA's moon landing, where we got enlightened by Steph.
We ever been to the moon? Nope. They gonna come get us. I don't think so either. Sorry, I don't want to start a conspiracy. We ain't been on the moon.
You don't think so?
Steph, are you okay, man? It's 2021. I'm sure even you could go to the moon if you paid for it. This moment instantly exploded on everyone's Twitter, and even NASA themselves saw it and reacted. They invited Steph to come see evidence at one of their facilities in Houston the next time the Warriors versed the Rockets. And all Steph could do was respond with an emoji. But eventually, he clarified his stance in an interview, saying, "Obviously, I was joking when I was talking on the podcast. Then I was silently protesting how stupid it was that people actually took that quote and made it, oh my god, he's a fake moon landing truther. But I'm definitely gonna take NASA up on their offer." Alright, thank God Steph was joking. I was losing my faith in humanity. But there's one face of the league that has said some crazy stuff, and he wasn't joking. Is it really a surprise that Kyrie Irving is on this list? This dude literally said, the earth is flat. I'm telling you, it's right in front of our faces. They lie to us. And this became such a big deal that science teachers across America literally came out claiming that Kyrie caused their students to believe the earth is flat. So this led Jimmy Kimmel to invite Kyrie on his show to get to the bottom of all this.
You went on a podcast and you said you believe the earth was flat. and do you actually, do you want to reel that in, or you still believe the earth is flat?
You know what, you've always tried to come back, take the statement back, but
yeah, but
on that podcast, I was just really like, man, what's going on within our world, and just a whole bunch of truth and conspiracy. I was just like, whoa, this is too much for me. And then I come out and say that, and then, whoo, the reaction it got.
Yeah, because people think maybe your brain collapsed or something like that. It didn't.
No, I'm actually intellectually stable.
Well, I did give you.
Now what's crazy is, this isn't even the dumbest thing Kyrie's ever said. Later that year, he was traded to the Celtics, and they started the year off 26-8, so they were on a roll. But a few days before Christmas, Kyrie faced a terrible Knicks team. So, what could go wrong? Well, the Grinch came in and stole his Christmas joy, as the Celtics lost to the Knicks, 102-93. So Kyrie was frustrated, and he took his anger out on Santa Claus himself.
hoopla on Christmas I don't really get into that. I don't really necessarily think of Christmas as a holiday, so, you know, I'm just happy that I get to be with my family.
Hold on. What do you mean Christmas isn't a holiday? You mean these trees I put up, the presents I buy, all these gingerbread houses I make? It doesn't count to you, Kyrie? Man, questioning life right now. But, you know, players saying things that don't make sense is one thing, but spitting on a little girl in the crowd? That's a whole different level of crazy. And it's not even the craziest thing an NBA player has done. We've seen guys punch a ref in the nuts, bop another player in the head with the ball. It's ridiculous. Huh, you wanna hear more about that? Well, click on this video right here. These are the times NBA players went too far. And trust me, you wanna see what Steph did. So what are you doing? This video's over. Click it.